we're going to look at the difference between winning traders and losing traders. Approximately 90 to 95% of traders lose. Teaching a losing trader to be a winning trader is completely impossible. And one day a guy come down, he had 35 losing months in a row. It wasn't my fault, it was this stupid market. Nothing ever works for me. I'm cursed. Winners cut their losing trades fast. Hello everybody. Today we're going to look at the difference between winning traders and losing traders. You can do a self-calibration test at the end of this video to show you where you are on this diagram. Enjoy. Number one is discipline. It's very easy to see if a trader has discipline or no discipline. A winning trader will do their research very carefully. They will plan their ideas. They will only take the very best trades. They're fussy. They know where to get out of a trade when it's going wrong, with no hesitation whatsoever. Losing traders have no discipline. They have no risk management. They have no idea how much they're going to lose on a trade before they do it. Whereas a winning trader knows exactly, because they've researched it, they've rehearsed it, they practice what to do. Losing traders base their decisions on sloppy and careless research and do not usually have a good exit strategy prepared. Number two is patience. Winning traders give their trades time and space. Space to breathe, space to grow. Winning traders are patient with winning trades, and losers are patient with their losing trades. Winners cut their losing trades fast. Number three is risk control. Winners typically know what their risks are, and they calculate their optimal risks using formulas such as the one you can find by googling compute optimal risk. Losers typically throw caution to the wind and sometimes risk 100% of all their net worth on one trade, which is a recipe for disaster, as sooner or later one of them will go. Risk control is one of the least researched things that losers look at. They don't even think about it. Negativity versus positivity. If you think about all the successful people you know about, notice the common factor is a positive mental attitude. Notice people that are not successful have a very negative mental attitude. Nothing ever works for me. I'm cursed. Positive people do much better. They have the optimism, the patience and the determination. Determination comes from positivity. Positive people will improve your life if you have them in your circle. Negative people will make your life worse if you have them in your circle. This is a well-studied fact. Number five, research versus ignorance. Winning traders test and research their ideas before entering trades. They know they're going to win before they start. Not every trade, but the overall performance. They know the probability they're going to win. Losing traders base trades on emotional decisions without any proper methodology. Now, if someone's designed a way of trading and they've tested their ideas on lots of markets, they've already won the game before they start. This is a great place to be, because this gives you the positivity, the confidence and the determination to keep going when things get a little difficult, because you've done your homework. Number six, a serial loser can't change. Teaching a losing trader to be a winning trader is completely impossible. So this one is best explained with some stories. At the trading tribe in London, people come down with their problems and I cure them. Sometimes they cured me of my problems. And one day a guy come down, I won't say his name, he'd had 35 losing months in a row. Just think about that for a moment. 35 losing months in a row. And month number 36 he'd made a profit. And that was a time when the FTSE futures was in a tight range. And I asked him, what method are you using? He says, I'm going for 10 points and I'm using a 10-point stop. And he was trading with a spread betting company that charged a 1-point spread. So his cost to profit ratio was 10 to 1. For every £10 he makes, he has to pay £1 in commission. So I said to him, if you were to go for 50 points with a 20-point stop, your cost to profit ratio would be much better. But he wasn't interested. He just wanted to know about trading with pivots, support and resistance. It was never going to change. And I heard the other day he's still doing exactly the same thing. He's still making money for his broker. They're taking his money every month at the rate of about 30 months. He loses, maybe 1 month out of 30 he wins. He doesn't want to change. Somehow he's getting what he wants from the market. There was another one. There was this stock about 20 or 30 years ago called Durlacher. It went up to £3 a share and then it went sideways for a very long time. I think it was 3 years in a trading range. And anyone who knows technical analysis knows very well that a breakout from a very long trading range leads to a very explosive move. So Durlacher broke above £3 and me and some of the other people were all piled into Durlacher and we all made money. It went up to £100 a share, I believe, and some of them got out on the way up with a nice profit, some of them got out on the way down, and some of them didn't get out at all. And I remember one of the guys, every time I saw him, he'd say Durlacher 190, and I said to him, why don't you get rid of it? It's losing. And he just kind of smiled, like he was, I don't know, he just smiled. Next time I saw him, Durlacher's 47p, and the next time, Durlacher's 18p. The next time, Durlacher 6p. I believe they actually went bust, but I was just in disbelief that for years afterwards he was still holding on to this trade, hoping it would go back up. Ed Seykota, who's one of the best traders of all time, he made this point very clearly to me once when I was asking about a losing trader who I knew, nice fella, and I said, how can I help this guy to improve? And he said, you can't. He's a losing trader. Losing traders don't want to change. That's what winning traders do. And that was the moment I realised how right he was. And then I remembered all the times I'd wasted time trying to teach a losing trader to be a winning trader. Number 7. Approximately 90 to 95% of traders lose. And most people can't get their head around this fact, and I did do some maths on it a long time ago. I came up with this number, 49.858% probability of a trade winning. So it's going to be 50-50 of a normal trade, long or short. It's different with options, of course, with the time decay. But a normal long trade or a normal short trade, it's 50-50 whether it's going to go up or down. And when you factor in the cost of dealing, the cost of your internet, your electric bill, computer, the account size, you end up with something like 49.8 probability of winning on a trade. Now, why is it 95% lose? Doesn't make sense mathematically, does it? The thing is that the layman doesn't understand when they hear about these statistics is that you're dealing with human nature, and humans are sometimes incapable of trading correctly, and giving in to human emotions will lead to losses. It's only training that can make you a winning trader. Winning traders know that if they give in to their human emotions, fear, greed, impatience, carelessness or whatever, they know that they'll make them into losing traders by doing so. So they have the discipline to remember the rules that they've taught themselves by their careful research. Number 8. Losers can't take a loss. This has been observed since time began. A losing trader refuses to take a loss, and the loss gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The winner cuts his losses quickly and moves on to the next trade. Now, why can't losers take losses? Losing traders know they're losers because they're negative. So when a trader's been put on and it goes into losses, this increases their confirmation that they are themselves losers. So they consider if they never take this loss, they can't be losers. Therefore, they're winners. And a winning trader knows, because he's done his homework and he's got discipline, he knows that by cutting a loss, he stops his portfolio getting hammered. Number 9, blame. The champion of all negative emotions is blame. The loss is never the fault of the loser. They will blame the tipster in the paper, the website they read, the software they used, the friend who told them to buy it. And if they chose to trade themselves, then they will blame the market. It wasn't my fault, it was this stupid market. The negative emotion of blame can be easily removed by chanting a little mantra to yourself, such as, I am responsible for my own losses. I am responsible for my own trading decisions. I am responsible for all my problems. And then the blame will disappear and you can have a positive mindset. It's not complicated. Blame is a losing game. So now for the interesting part. Number 10 is where you can self-calibrate. So you've got to give yourself a very, very honest score on these points. Some of the results may be a little grey, as you will see. There's a kind of middle area. You've got winners, you've got losers, and you've got non-winners. A non-winner can become a winner. A non-winner could become a loser. A losing trader can never become a winning trader. Winning traders can lose, they can have bad spells, but they can never become a serial loser because they know how to win. So number 1, how much determination and energy have you got for trading? Be honest with yourself. Put it on a bit of paper. Number 2, thirst for self-education and study. Another number between 0 and 10. How hungry are you to learn more? We never stop learning as traders, and it's vitally important. Number 3, how resilient are you to being put off by having a losing spell, like a drawdown or a string of 10 losing trades in a row? How resilient are you to keep going when things get difficult? A number between 0 and 10. Number 4, responsibility for your own mistakes, which was covered in part 9, which was blame. How responsible are you for your own mistakes? Do you accept full responsibility? If you do, then you can give yourself 10. But only you know the answer. So now you multiply all these answers together and you've got a score. This is the beautiful diagram I prepared yesterday, and somewhere in the vertical scale is where you are. You can see there's a maybe section on the right. There's still hope for you if you're there. I'll leave a link in the description to the page to compute optimal risk. If you did turn out to be in the winning trader area, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel by clicking on those handsome dark glasses.